What's up, people? I'm just gonna do this while walking. I'm in Portland, Maine. I'm alone. Totally alone. Just walking to a bar to have a drink. We're on a day off, the whole day. I wanted to do this like in the park, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna walk to the bar now. Trying to go on streets that has no people. So we are on a day off with like half of the camp, and we went to this beach in Maine called Algonquin for a few hours and walked around, shopped. We went down to the seashore and walked on these rocks, which kind of formed this little island. Now that was all fun and games. Oh, there's like a horrible alley here. Check it out. Like out of an American movie. Probably gonna stab me. But then the thing is that we didn't count with the high tide because we were going there to the island in low tide, and then on the way back we had to jump back on the rocks through the water, and I threw my shoes to the other side, and one of my socks fell out of the shoes, so now I don't have any socks, or one sock. I'm missing one sock from my left foot. Then what else? Oh, one of the guys got some wounds. He was bleeding on his foot because he stepped on the rocks and just kind of scratched himself. So it's all fun and games, yeah. And I cut myself yesterday. It's what happens at camp. We're just pretty much going to the health center constantly. But yeah, life is strange and interesting, and don't know what to say. 2 weeks have passed. 1 week with children, 1 week without them. And it's a lot of work. It's we have very busy days in general, and we had 3 nights off plus 1 day off weekly, but we haven't had a single day off since the kids got here, and the one we had before that was like 3 days before they got here, so it's like 1.5 weeks without any days off. So we're kind of, I think, exhausted and tired and just want to get out of camp sometimes. Oh, that's cool. What's behind the door? I wonder. Oh, and the fire escapes. They're very American. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much happening. And cool. And from tomorrow it's going to be back to the drill. It's the same old story. Until then, we have some time today. I'm gonna go to a bar. I was just with sorry, no problem. I was with a group of people, but then we separated. I'm just walking the streets by myself, going to this pub or bar that one of my cabin mates recommended, because we're living with children. The same cabin. I have 14-year-olds. They're great kids. Most of them, not all of them. And it's an interesting experience. I'm sleeping in the top bunk bed, and we had a heat wave for a couple of days, and our cabin. I say "and" a lot. I know. I'm just thinking and like seeing where I'm going in the meantime as well. I'm just gonna cross the street. Maybe not here. Maybe here. So we had this heat wave. It was really bad, but only for like 3 days. We had extended swim because of the heat wave, so we went to the lake that's at camp and basically had to swim. So it was pretty awesome. And camp gave me a GoPro, and I brought the GoPro to the lake. Did some very cool underwater shots of the children, which they of course enjoyed. They were ecstatic. the heat wave has passed. Now temperatures are pretty normal. Next Monday, so it's all the Mondays that are off. So I may be able to do like a similar video every Monday, even on the nights off, which are there on different days. I just really haven't had the time because I'm doing a lot, like taking photos mostly, but also some other stuff. It feels like I've been here like 1.5 months or so, and it's only been like 2 weeks, like in maybe a little more than 2 weeks in the country. Things are strange and weird. Everyone is either like at camp, staff is mostly like 20 something year olds, and me who's like 34. But my cabin mate Arthur, who has lived in Korea for 8 years, he's also 34. We're kind of the outliers. We're the oldies, the unks. We're the unks of camp. All the rest are like 20-year-olds, even 18-year-olds, or like senior staff who are like, who have children already and have been at camp for extended periods of time. Some of them 18 years, some of them 30 plus years. So yeah, you can imagine. This is a nice town square. Let's look at this. Portland. I want to do this in one video because I don't want to edit. So it's not going to be scripted or anything, but let's just look at this. Basically it says, Portland, to her sons who died for the Union. So I guess this commemorates the American independence of 1776, of which the 250th anniversary we just had 2 days ago on the 4th of July, because today is the 6th of July. It wasn't anything special. We went down into this small New Hampshire town, saw the fireworks. Wasn't my favorite. One city center. Yeah, I know where we are because we've been here before, kind of. There's some cool cars. We saw Cybertrucks, like 2 or 3 of them. They're very ugly. Seagulls are playing with the trash, of course. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe there, yeah. That's America. There are some people drinking on the side of the road, which happens everywhere, I know. There are some homeless people. We have that as well in Hungary and wherever. They don't really recycle, like waste sorting is not really a thing, especially at camp. We're just throwing everything in the same trash can, which is disheartening to say the least. It's America. Camp food is okay. I had this digestion issue lately where everything just came out of me, and I felt horrible for a day. That was the day that the kids arrived, so perfect timing. But then they gave me some electrolytes and, well, nothing else. I just kind of rested, and then things got back to normal. I think I'm just gonna continue down on this street. It's like, Monday in the evening, not many people around. But yeah, so I think the wind is kind of blowing into the microphone, so this might not work as much because like my headphones are actually not doing anything, or like the earbuds, they don't pick up the sound for some reason. Bank of America, right there. This is pretty cool, like pedestrian street. Most of the buildings are like this red brick style. Well, not this one, but everywhere else. And it's we're just keeping on going. It's we have like 6 weeks to go. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna have like trips to different like water parks and whatnot. I will probably go with them and take pictures. There's gonna be like trips like to different parts in the state and out of state in New Hampshire. Like now we are in Maine. We are going to Boston 2 weeks from now, so I'll definitely do a vlog then. First time actually. It's gonna be the first time I'm actually in Boston because I landed there, but then I never went into the town. Okay, I think it's gonna be this way. Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Things are very expensive. I bought like a lobster sandwich today for like almost $30. but you know, I wanted to try the local cuisine. And yeah, that's life. And I'm missing a sock. I wanted to buy socks, like at least one, but they're like for $12, $15. Hand dyed socks are for like $20, $26. Crazy. So I just didn't buy any. Yeah, I guess America's not for our pockets. And now we're kind of going down to the seaside. I may do a second video there when I'm there. I think I'll end this now pretty soon. Crossing the road. Oh, sorry. I'm always doing this. Should do it more like this, actually. Just, you know, hold it up steadily, more steadily, steadier. Yeah. So, you know, from New England, northern coastal town, seaside town. This is like the biggest city or town we've been to since I've landed. Because like I didn't go into Boston, and then we were only in these very, very small towns, but this is kind of a big one, or like a medium-sized one. And still, it's kind of hard to find stuff because all the bigger shops are kind of out of town in the outskirts, where you need to take a cab or Uber or drive there. But I've seen buses, so public transportation does exist, and they take you to Walmart and different parts of town. It's just they're really not regular or kind of widespread in the city. These fucking traffic lights, like you need to press the button like in most cities, but sometimes they don't do anything. They just tell you wait, and then you press it and it's like wait, and then nothing happens. Like now, okay, now I can go. Okay, fuck yeah. Sometimes it does work, I guess, but then it counts down, and the countdown is really fast, and you have not enough time to cross. You know, it's like first world problems. Anyway, yeah, let's end this video here, and I might do one down at the seaside if I make it down there. If not, then I guess thank you for watching. See you in the next one.